Hey everyone, so I'm on the drive to my house, and on the road, look who I just road cruised. Oop, too far. This looks to be a little mud turtle. How's it going, buddy? Let's get a closer look at this guy. So I believe down here these are technically striped mud turtles, but here in the Everglades I do believe they're also the Florida mud turtle. I'm not really super knowledgeable when it comes to that taxonomy, but I definitely know this is a mud turtle. And just look at the beautiful views. It's below 70 degrees right now, and we've just cruised this tiny little turtle. So I'm gonna put him into the marsh over here, and he can continue about his cruise. We've just got our first pygmy rattlesnake of 2023, so that's really exciting. All right, we just found two scarlet snakes, Florida scarlet snakes. Got this guy on the road right here. Already up to 3 snakes on the night. Really pretty. Well, this is something you don't see every day. This looks to be, I'm pretty sure this is a southern toad that's eating a hit cottonmouth that was on the road. I've never seen a toad predating on a snake like this before. I'm going to grab my camera and get some footage of this because, wow, that's really cool. Not cool for the snake, but I guess it's just a cool find. There he goes. Hey everyone, so this is unfortunate but also pretty interesting. We just found these 2 snakes hit on the side of the road, and I'm leaning that they're brown snakes, DeKay's brown snakes. So the reason why is they have this brown appearance to them, and the underside has this white belly pattern, which is normally what you see in brown snakes. In the head, there's usually, let me see if I can flip it over. The markings on the head are different. Like the northern brown snakes that I've seen, they have a different mark to them. Zoom in there. Right. So I'm leading that these are DeKay brown. These are some subspecies of DeKay's brown snakes. So there's the smaller of the 2. The larger one, you get a better view. I'm sorry for the blood here, but these are my first brown snakes in the state of Florida. So zoom in. You can see the face right there. Like the northern brown snakes will have like a little black mark behind the eye. But I'm pretty sure that these are DeKay's brown snakes of some subspecies. Again, white belly with a little tinge coloring to it, but really unfortunate. They were both right next to each other, so I guess Here's the belly pattern, and then that's the ventral, the dorsal side. So dorsal and then ventral of these two brown snakes that were both found hit on the road. I'm gonna say that they're brown snakes. I'll post of course I'll post the name in the video after I'm done recording this, but here we go. 2 brown snakes, and my first in the state of Florida. So we just found, this is a Florida cottonmouth, and it got hit in the face. I've seen cottonmouths that have looked a lot worse than this and actually still have deep pain, but this guy unfortunately is dead. We found him hit on the road and we just moved him off to the side, but yeah, sad to see. These are beautiful snakes, but they're pretty common where we are in the Everglades, but unfortunate. All right, got our first, or my first Nerodia of 2023. This is a Florida abandoned water snake that's working its way on the road right now, or off along the road. We'll try and make sure this guy gets off safely because there's a car coming, but really cool. Alright, so we have a Nerodia. I don't know what species of Nerodia this one is. I guess first guess, potentially green, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't think this is a banded or Florida banded water snake, so that's really cool. It looks like, oh, he got hit. Unfortunately, he got hit right here. So that's not good. I'm gonna get some pictures of this guy though, nonetheless. I think he's gonna be okay even with that injury, but yeah, really cool. There we go. Alright, we just found this monster. That's a garter snake. I don't know how well I got that, but that was one of the biggest garter snakes I've ever seen. And we just got him on film, and I think I may be recording vertical, but we'll see. That snake right there, that was a monster garter snake. That was just chilling in the grass here. Well, we just got our second garter snake. This one's smaller than the one we just found, but it's still maybe close to 2 feet in length, definitely over a foot long, and he's not taking off like the other one. This one's really stunning. Wait, I just need to confirm if it is indeed a garter. I'm pretty sure that it is. Yeah, it's a garter, but it's really cool looking. Look at that. Blends really well in the grass. Well, that's cool. That's just 2 garter snakes that we've cruised. Or I shouldn't say cruised, that we just hiked up the grass here. Alright. We'll let them go. We just cruised this monster Nerodia.
It is a green one.
I believe this one is a green, Florida green water snake, which would be a lifer for me, but this is enormous. Look at the size of this snake. At first we thought it was hit, but no, it was just working its way onto the road. I mean, here's my, oop. There it goes. That's probably at least 4 feet long. Wow, that is a monster snake. It's been pretty slow tonight, but we got that guy. I'm going to try and get my camera before he darts off, but just what an What a massive snake. So that eye shine over there, that's an American crocodile. I don't know how well you can make that out, but there is one just sitting literally at the edge of this boat ramp over here, and that's really cool. It's my first crocodile of 2023, and it's a species you never get tired of seeing. So we have a gecko that's on this tree right here. That's really cool. How's it going, buddy? We got a gecko. Oh, right there. He ran off in this direction somewhere. I think there may have been another one on this tree. I don't think so. But that's really cool. And we also got, you can see here, just a bunch of ants all along this tree. So in this little crevice in this tree here, you can kind of see his head poking out. There's a little frog. Looks like it potentially could be a Cuban tree frog, but I'm not 100% sure on the ID since he's, let's just say, a little tucked in there, but that's pretty cool. Just a little frog hanging in this tree cavity. We'll let him be. So literally, right here, I believe, this is a Cuban tree frog. And of course, grass is in the way, but it's just sitting on the edge of this log. Look at that. This is the frog as found, just at the base of this tree over here. Yeah, I believe this is one of these invasive Cuban tree frogs, but get a better shot maybe on this side. That's pretty cool. We have a gecko on this tree. Hold on, right there. You can kind of see the outline and the eye shine. Let's see if we can, how close we can get to him. Ooh, he has something. Oh, that was my fault. The gecko had a spider in its mouth and it dropped it. I'm sorry, buddy. I mean, technically you are invasive, but I ruined this guy's dinner. So, he's probably not too happy about that. But, there we go. So, that's what these geckos do. They hang around walls and trees and they just eat insects, or arachnids in that case. He had the spider in its mouth, but there he is. Alright. Well, I guess that's technically, he's going up the tree now. I guess that's technically a good thing since we prevented him from eating a potential native species, but yeah, he's probably not too happy I interrupted his dinner. But right now what we're doing is we are just shining around the bases of trees, looking for snakes, walking around doing that too. And yeah, so if I find something, there's a tree over there I want to check, so we'll head that way and keep on searching. Like I said, if I see something, I'll show it to you. Well, we have another gecko. There we go. There's the gecko, just hanging alongside the tree. Looks like his tail's regenerating, or maybe that's how it looks for this species, but there he is. Another gecko. And look, right, so we got the gecko here, and we have another invasive. Third Cuban tree frog. There he is. There's ants everywhere. I don't know why I'm putting my hand down, but you can see the ants. Gecko took off, but yeah, two invasives back right next to each other. And here is another Cuban tree frog. This one is just sitting on the branch right here. Just chilling. Have a little Cuban tree frog just sitting in the grass right here. Focusing on him. Yeah, there we go. Little Cuban tree frog. How's it going, buddy? Keep on looking. We have another Cuban tree frog right there. How's it going, buddy? Looks like he too is hunting for insects, spiders, things like that. So, keep on going. Well, you can see it over there. We got a crocodile that's just sitting at the edge of this boat ramp here hunting fish. Likely the same one that we saw before. But yeah, that's what they do. They'll come into the ramps like this here and they'll just hunt for fish, and they're pretty used to people, but I don't really want to disturb this guy, so we'll keep on moving. It'd be nice to get an American crocodile during the daytime. This year, the only ones I've seen have been at night, and I think they've been the same individual, but there he is, right over there. Here's a gecko. How's it going, buddy? Just chilling on this tree here. Alright everyone, we got our first herp of the night. It's a little, one of these Florida mud turtles that found just on the side of the road here. We're gonna keep on going. It's a good sign. Temperatures right now are in the mid-70s, so expecting to see a lot more, but there we go. Nice little Florida mud turtle, first herp of the night. Well, we got our first snake of the night, everyone, and this is my first rat snake in the state of Florida. Check this guy out. This is the Everglades rat snake. They tend to be a little more orange in color. This guy is just working his way onto the road right now. How's it going there, buddy? And he's such a beautiful snake. Probably, if I would have a guess... Oops, someone is coming from behind. He's probably about 3 feet in length. Definitely... yeah, I would say he's about 3 feet long. This is really cool. Every time I've been cruising here in South Florida, every night we get a new snake species, and we have this Everglades rat snake. I'm going to try and get some pictures of him, and then we'll keep on moving. That is an absolute monster Florida cottonmouth. That thing is enormous. That snake's probably pushing 4 feet in length. Wow. That is an impressive snake. Our first cottonmouth of the night. Don't want to get too close to this guy, but that is a monster cottonmouth. Let me zoom in a little here so you can just see how big this snake is. I just realized, there we go. Wow. That's really impressive. I'm going to get some camera footage of him, and then we'll keep on driving. But monster Florida cottonmouth, second snake of the night. Well, this is super exciting, everyone. As found, our second dusky pygmy rattlesnake of 2023. it is coiled up underneath this tree right here. That is really cool. Just stumbled across this dusky pygmy. I'm going to get some better camera footage up closer of him, and then we'll keep on moving. But yeah, this is, I believe, the third snake of the night, and it's our second pygmy of 2023. Okay everyone, we are about to start the second pass on the drive home. Time right now is 8:46. Do not go by that temperature reading, it's more like 72. So we saw about 3 snakes on the way down. I forgot to mention I unfortunately saw a ribbon snake get run over. So 3 snakes on the road, the rat snake, the huge cottonmouth, and then the ribbon snake that got hit by, I didn't show that. And then we got the 4th snake, which is the pygmy rattlesnake. So 2 venomous snakes on the night, and then a really cool rat snake. That was, again, as I mentioned, the first rat snake I saw in South Florida. My main target on the night, though, is an eastern mud snake. One thing, and based on, this is just my observations, based on the only mud snake I ever found, they seem to really become active around like 9:30ish, and like between 9:30, 10 o'clock. Right now it is in the low 70s, so that might be a little too cold for a mud snake to move, but chances are we'll see something else. I'm hoping we can get maybe another Florida green water snake, because those things look like mini anacondas. But it'll take me roughly about an hour and a half to get home, so probably between 10 and 10:30, and we'll be cruising during that entire time. So fingers crossed we get to see something really cool. Mud snake, maybe a python, that would be really exciting. But it's a quiet night here in the Everglades, but a quiet night here is a busy night in most other places. So let's get on the road, and yeah, we're already down to 89 now, 88 actually. So let's get going. Well, we have a snake on the road. It's a garter snake. Huh. Check this guy out. Always good to see a common species as a common garter snake. It's in its name. I love the patterns of the ones here in the Everglades. They're either blue or they're really striped with this checkered pattern. Take a look at it. You see. There we go. And of course, look at his face. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Alright, that's snake number 5 on the night, and the 4th one that I've shown. So, the common garter snake. Zoom out a little more. He's not that big either. Probably about, maybe close to a foot long. Really cool. Well, temperatures are dropping below 70, but that's not stopping this southern toad from attempting to cross the road. Traffic is pretty much non-existent right now, so I feel that this guy is pretty safe at the moment. We'll see if we'll get any other snakes tonight. Temps are kind of cooling off, but not stopping the southern toad from trying to cross the road. Well, there goes big southern toad. Bigger than the last one that we found, that's for sure. And yeah, so the snakes are kind of slowing down here, but the southern toads are still active. So that's exciting to see. Beautiful pattern on this. Oop. And there it goes. Alright, we'll let it be. It's off the road now. And we have yet another giant, pretty sure this is another southern toad. on the side of the road. Hey there everyone, so that's going to be it for tonight. Didn't find any more snakes, or really even toads for that matter, after the few toads that I saw. I did get a couple DORs, mostly ribbons and garters, but nothing too bad, which is good. What I think I'm going to do now is end the video here. I've been living in the Everglades now for about 2 weeks, so all the footage that you've seen in this video has been what I have seen in the first 2 weeks of being here. And it's been very productive. It's been super snaky, which has been very enjoyable, because when I was driving down to the Everglades, I was hoping to see a lot of snakes, and I only saw a couple. So to see so many in just a 2-week span, and some really cool species: eastern diamondbacks, Florida green water snakes, Florida scarlet snakes. Those are probably some of the biggest highlights, but it's been incredibly productive in the short time that I've been here, and I think this will make for a pretty interesting video, and I hope that you enjoyed it. And I think what I'm going to do going forward is I'm actually going to go back out herping in the Everglades again tomorrow, but that's going to be the start of the next video. I don't know how long that video is going to run for. Maybe it'll be for another 2 weeks of footage, or maybe it'll be a week long, depending on how much I see. But yeah, until then, hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel to see some other herping content. Alright, y'all have a good night. Bye.